The water in your toilet is cleaner than nearly a billion people have to drink. I'm going to let that sink in. The water in your toilet that someone uses every single day is cleaner than a billion people in this world have to drink. Doesn't that just blow your mind? Also, according to DoSomething.org, every minute a child dies of a water-related disease. That means during this speech, 5 to 7 children are going to die. And that is just heart-wrenching and just blows my mind completely. But there is one organization hitting this water crisis head on, and that organization is called Living Water International. On the Living Water International website, you can click on Why Water. And in that, there is 6 reasons why they are hitting the water crisis head on. And I'm going to go explain every single one. The first one is health. More than 840,000 are estimated to die each year from diarrhea as a result of unsafe drinking water, sanitation, and hand hygiene. And the deaths of 260,000 children under the age of 5 could be avoided each year if these risk factors were addressed. The second one is sanitation. Even though more than 2 billion people have gained access to an improved sanitation facility since 1990, there is another 2.4 billion people still lack access to improved sanitations. The third one is education. Waterborne pathogens, such as roundworm, whipworm, and hookworm impact children's ability to attend school and focus in the classroom, limiting their potential. Globally, 69% of schools have adequate water access, but safe water access near every school, even on-site, can keep kids in the class. Another thing is that girls are the ones that have to miss school because they're the people that have to go 6 or 10 miles to go get water that is ultimately just dirty and not clean and not drinkable. The fourth one is justice issues. On average, globally, women and children spend 200 million hours every day collecting water. Often, the water is already contaminated. Too often, the journey is not safe. Trails can be steep and rocky, or even muddy and slippery. And when women walk around, they are often vulnerable to sexual assault. And the fifth one is livelihood. Safe water removes the single heaviest burden from lives of the poorest people in our world. Not having to deal with their daily crisis means time for school, work, life, and ultimately health. And allows individuals and communities to plan for tomorrow. And the last but not least is local churches. When churches take action and an active leadership role in promoting safe water, sanitation, and hygiene services, its impact multiplies. So this is what I'm talking about. Today, I'm going to talk about going on a mission trip because that is an unbelievable experience and it will open your eyes completely. My church took the opportunity to send multiple people and multiple trips down to Honduras and other countries that need water. I went with a small group of 4, including myself, to Honduras in the fall of 2014. When I went down there, I just thought, I was like, oh, I'm going to go help people, I'm going to help their lives. But ultimately, they helped me more than I helped them. They opened my eyes on a happy life and how the water crisis is not just when people say, like, it's way more and a lot worse than what people think it is. Here in America, we want the newest iPhone and everything else, the new everything. But down there, they're happy with their life. They just need clean water, which we take for granted here. So when I went down to Honduras, we met up a team from Atlanta, which they were digging a new well, which takes a week and a half, and we were repairing wells. So we went to local schools, churches, and communities to repair their wells that was broken, either from a span of 3 months to 6 years. And we met some great people, and they changed our lives completely. The kids had the most beautiful smiles, and it just warmed your heart when you were down there. And they smiled because we were there helping them, and they could finally get drinking water, clean drinking water. I said earlier that our toilets are cleaner than 1 billion people have to drink. Let me show you this. This is the color of the drinking water that people in Honduras and stuff have, because they go to rivers and stuff and just scoop it out into their jug and then bring it back. Our toilet is this clean. That looks almost exactly like our just regular water. Our toilet water and our regular water. The comparison is huge.